We are doing AI vocabulary. We just did LLM. Now you're going to learn about generative AI. You have been probably playing with generative AI for the past few years. We use it here all the time. It's basically AI that produces content. It could be written content, it could be video, it could be, we love infographics, graphic organizers, all different sorts of images. And it basically creates something. It generates it based on your prompt, right? So what you get is highly dependent upon what you ask for. The better you get at asking for stuff in a way in which the LLM or the generative AI understands it. That's actually, I'm not sure that's 100% accurate. Let me try that one again. All right, AI terminology. Today, we're looking at generative AI. So it's basically a category of AI that is, unsurprisingly, based on creating new stuff, right? So it could be creating text, it could be creating videos, it could be creating images, relationships, reports, processing things and generating new insights. And when I say insights, of course, it's all patterns. It's patterns, it's predictions, it's creating things. Now, what you get out of generative AI has a lot to do with what you put into generative AI. So the better questions you ask, the more precise you are, the better constraints that you give it, the more context you provide. If you give it a role, you get better results. So if you're not having great results and or you're thinking it's hallucinating a lot, remember the RICE framework. So that's role, information, constraints or context, and also examples. So if you use the RICE framework, that can help you. That is generative AI in a nutshell.